20-year-old Deyanida Faynete, also known as Clarissa, was at the wrong place at the wrong time on Tuesday, March the 18th, when she was shot multiple times by unknown shooters aiming at her boyfriend, who was driving at the time of the incident. The shooting took place in Dutch Quarter, near a popular supermarket. After the young lady was injured, the boyfriend drove his car across the border to the French Saint-Martin and abandoned it near an area called Rendezvous in French Quarter. From there, another vehicle took him and Deyanida to the hospital in Marigot. When arriving at the hospital, the doctors tried to revive the 20-year-old. However, it was too late, and she succumbed to her wounds. The public prosecutor is tight-lipped about the case due to it being early in the investigation. However, St. Martin Newsroom managed to get an interview with the prosecutor, Tanika Kamps.
On Tuesday, March 18, KPSM, the police force here on St. Martin, was notified that a woman died in a French hospital as a result of a shot wound. The victim is called Deyanida Faynete. The French police, the gendarmerie, started an investigation on that day. And later that day and the next day, we received reliable information that the young lady was shot on the Dutch side in Dutch Quarter. And that's why the St. Martin police, KPSM, started an investigation as well on March 19. And the name of the investigation is called Zucchini. The latest information is that the French authorities who confiscated the body of the deceased woman did an autopsy on Tuesday, March 25. A police officer of KPSM was present at the autopsy, and it is confirmed that the lady was killed by a shoot wound. But in the interest of the investigation, I cannot tell you more about the autopsy. As the investigation is still going ahead, I can't tell you much more, but I want to use this possibility to ask the public for more information, especially people in Dutch Quarter who might have seen or heard things. Since we do not have a PD in Dutch Quarter, we rely on witnesses in this investigation, and anything that seems small can be important. So I invite everybody who knows more about the shooting or the circumstances that led to the shooting to go to the detectives department of KPSM. As this is an ongoing investigation, I cannot tell you more if we have suspects and if the boyfriend of the young lady is a suspect. So I won't give that information. But I can say that nobody has been arrested yet and nobody is in pre-trial detention.
What kind of person was Deyanida? Well, we asked around and this is the response we got.
I know her from primary, straight up there, and she was very nice, not getting into problems and stuff. And she's like, so she was very loud and crazy. Yeah.
Okay. What's the most you'll miss about her?
Excuse me?
What's the most you'll miss about her?
Well, I will miss her. I will miss her loudness, her craziness. I will miss talking to her. I will miss her coming by me most of the times.
Deyanida was a student at the St. Martin Vocational Training School. Educator Norda Hewitt is a teacher at the St. Martin Vocational Training School. She also reminisced about the former student.
I remember that she was a very vibrant student. She was very lively, full of life. She was caring. I mean, she had a very bold personality, and some other students would take it as being domineering. But she knew what she wanted, and she knew what she had to do to get what she wanted, and she wanted to be successful. You know, she was one of the ones that were the brightest sparks in her family. You know, and I remember her just being happy, vibrant. She was very willing to do her work. She wanted to do well, and she was a motivator. She wanted to motivate her peers also to do well.
Now, what do you remember last about her? What's the last thing you remember about her?
The last thing I remember about her is that we had a Valentine's Day celebration here with the SGA students, and we told them that, you know, we had a dress code and they had to follow dress code. She followed dress code to the T, but she was dressed very nice, and she was one of the students whose pictures we took to highlight as the proper way to dress, and also was also looking good because she was full of style.
Okay. Will she be missed?
She will be very much missed. We miss her terribly. I mean, she's so young. She had a bright future ahead of her, and you know, she will be dearly missed. All of us miss her. Monday we got the news. Tuesday was a very sad day in school. Teachers were crying, students were crying.
The young lady will be put to rest soon. However, police are requesting for more information about this unfortunate incident. Call the police tip line at 9300. This has been a special St. Martin Newsroom report.
On April 29th, Montage brings you Sabor Latino 2 live at the Festival Village, featuring Alex Matos, Raulín Rodríguez, and El Majimbe, Fernandito Villalona. Tickets $40 in advance, $50 at the gate. Tickets available at Shop for Less, SOS Radio, and Van Dorp Bookstore. Sabor Latino 2.